All chapters for Maxum are available on this YouTube channel. Thanks for listening. Chapter 2, Dagger. By the time I slip outside, Jason and the guards are already a football field away, entering a domed glass conservatory. It's as tall as the mansion itself and has greenery inside. The ballroom door jostles behind me, and I duck behind a tree, careful not to be seen. I can't get caught in the off-limits area. 3 more silver guards emerge from the ballroom. "How many more do we need?" asked the thinnest one. "I don't know. The boss said—" "Forget the boss. Let's just get some more tacos," replies another. The guards retrace their steps and head back inside. I cover my mouth to keep from laughing. I haven't tried the tacos yet, but they must be really good. A moment later, the back door opens again. A bright red-orange dress illuminates the entire floor in an orange hue. The tungsten bulbs outside dance along the ruffles in her dress. It's her. She's right in front of me. I step forward but stop. I can't jeopardize my chance of helping Jason over some girl I just met. She walks toward the conservatory, and I jump between trees to keep up. She looks both ways, and I tuck further behind the leaves. When she gets to the conservatory, she punches in a code, looks around again, and slips inside. I approach the door after her and jiggle it a few times. Of course it won't open. I peer through the humidity-fogged windows. Red cedar trees fill the glass sphere canopy. Artificial lighting must be keeping the animals awake. A woodpecker perches on one of the top branches and knocks holes in the wood. Deer prance between trees. Ducks splash in crystal-clear water. The Hardens aren't just wealthy. They're Oprah wealthy. Jason is at the far end of the conservatory, and I circle the dome for a closer look. He stands in a grove of trees, scraggly ones that look barren from a harsh winter. He's not alone. 3 gold-masked men surround him. One of them has something covering their pointer finger. It looks like a mechanical joint, the metal moving freely with the rest of his hand. The tiger-masked girl bows her head as she walks past the huddle, crows flying out of her path. I look closer at the black birds and blink to make sure I'm seeing correctly. Where feathers should be, black scales have grown. I shake my head. This can't be real. But when I look at the deer, they have serrated teeth, and the ducks, a pointed horn on their bills. They're all hybrid animals in some deranged zoo. My heart beats faster as the gold-masked men bear down on Jason. His mask covers his expression, but I'd be terrified if I were him. I think of the news articles, the dead people washed ashore on the Montgomery River. This is probably how it happens, how it could end for Jason. Crows land on treetops above as if gathering around to witness. Lifeless trees scream in the artificial wind. The girl sits down on a tree stump, her orange dress spilling over the sides, like a pumpkin in a sleepy hollow. The wrinkled woman's words buzz in my ear like a trapped fly, the guards wanting to find more. One of the gold-masked men draws a dagger, its fine metal catching the reflection of his tattooed hand. I can't discern the specific numbers and letters in the dark, but they're written between the webbing of his thumb and fingers. The snake-like crows screech as they take flight. The gold-masked man points the dagger at Jason's throat. I have to think of something fast. I snatch a rock by my shoe and hurl it at the conservatory. The glass shatters, carving a truck-sized hole into the side. An alarm blares. Deer storm out, snarling as they run into the woods surrounding Hardin Manor. The murder of crows flies toward the moon. The gold-masked men look at me as the last glass shards pitter-patter to the ground. Jason isn't running. He looks at me like we don't know each other and doesn't say a word. The tiger-masked girl steps in my direction, and I plant my feet to begin a deadly game of tag. I sprint across the grass, fling open the ballroom door. Red-dotted security cameras beam down on me. I need to find Sarah. I melt into the stampede of guests making their way toward the exit. Silver guards are checking everyone as they file out the double doors. When I turn around, I lock eyes with the tiger-masked girl. I freeze. But then she points in the opposite direction of me. "He's over there!" Guards dash from their security checkpoint. I don't know why she's helping me, but this is my shot. I slide between high heels and gold watches, passing through the double doors of the mansion. Hopefully Sarah's not still inside. The free night air feels good in my lungs as I jog toward the cars. They're parked in a lot next to the mansion. Sarah's already standing by the Porsche, her arms folded. "What's with the alarms? What's going on?" I pull her behind the car. "Why are we hiding?" "Any chance you have the keys?" "Nope," Sarah says, the fabric on her nose scrunching. "But seriously, what the heck is going on?" "No idea. We need to find Jason. He was in this conservatory with these gold-masked guys, and there was a dagger and—" I peek around the Porsche. A guard approaches. I quiet my breath, pressing a finger to my lips. "Wait, a dagger?" Sarah whispers. "Blue Porsche. Over." The guard's walkie-talkie crackles. He stands by our car as if waiting for someone. He's short. I doubt his legs can do 400 meters in 50 seconds. Not like I practiced at the Merrifield track team. The guard turns to his side. There's a bulge by his waist. A bullet can cover 400 meters in less than a second. I won't bet my life. Jason approaches and I raise my head, but he motions for me to stay down. Here are your keys, sir, the silver masked guard says. Thank you, Jason says, pointing into the woods. I think I saw someone heading off in that direction. Yes, yes, thank you. The guard runs away, his gun clapping against his belt. Jason unlocks the car and we all pile in, trying to speak at once. Jason's voice is the loudest. Bro, why'd you destroy the entire conservatory? They'll never let us come back. I was about to get a deal with those guys, and you come in and break down the whole place. They were about to stab you? Jason shakes his head. The dagger was a gift. I told them I collect antiques, and they gave it to me. Since when do you collect antiques? Since I have to make friends with these boring old rich guys? Jason reaches into his pocket and pulls out the dagger. It's smaller than I remember. What about the animals? What about them? Jason replies coldly. They all look like hybrids of sorts. You were just seeing things. Jason doesn't return my stare. You must have been tense. I breathe through my nose and look out the window as we leave. Even though they're heavily tinted, I still duck my head as we pass a guard. I broke down the conservatory, lost the chance to help my mom, shattered Jason's deal, and ruined my opportunity to finish my dad's project, all because I thought I saw some stupid deer with piranha teeth and thought Jason was about to be killed. Look, man, it's fine. Jason turns around. We'll find another way to get money for your mom. We pass through the exit of Hardin Manor. The fence looks taller, with more bars woven into the wires. I feel like the moon is staring down as it sinks behind the mansion. I can't get my mind off what I saw. We drop Sarah off first before we get to my house. The wind blows, lapping the leaves against the street light. Dark clouds rolling above, painting twisted shadows on Jason's face. Don't be too hard on yourself, man. I've been thinking, and I'll talk to my dad and see if he can spot us something. That'd be awesome. Let me know what he says. It'd mean a lot to me. I start to close the door behind me. Did they at least like the idea? What do you mean? Memory insertion? Oh, yeah. They loved it. I close the door and wave, making kissing gestures to mimic Sarah's usual goodbye. But something's different between Jason and me. I felt it when he looked at me in the conservatory. I feel it more now as the blue Porsche heads out of the neighborhood, not going in the normal direction of his home.